Hey everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Hannah, and for the most part, I make videos about New York City and my life living here. But today, we're gonna be talking about how much I made on YouTube in my first year as a monetized creator. I really can't believe that I'm already making this video. I feel like it was just yesterday that I was making my 6-month update on how much I made, and here we are. So in this video, we're gonna do a deep dive into my analytics. We're gonna talk about how many views I got each month, how many new subscribers, my watch time hours, and of course, how much I made each month and in the whole year total. Before we get into the month to month though, I do just wanna quickly talk about what my trajectory on YouTube has been like, because I feel like that's really important for this video to mean anything at all. I'll try to make it brief. And I do apologize if you have seen my 6-month update video, because a lot of this is gonna be repetitive. I did contemplate just saying like, hey, go watch that video first, but I think it would make more sense to have this all in one place. I started my channel on September 9th of 2020, and since then I've posted at least weekly, sometimes more, and I think I may have missed 2 or 3 uploads, something like that, but pretty much once a week, every Saturday. My channel did not hit 1,000 subscribers until May 9th of 2022, so it took me about a year and 8 months, and then 3 days later, on May 12th, my channel became officially monetized. At the time of filming this, on May 15th, I have 1,902 subscribers, and I gotta say, I'm a little sad that I didn't hit 2,000 by that year mark of hitting 1,000, but it's okay. It was just a little mini goal that I had in my head. We'll get there soon. So one thing I don't want to get too in detail on in this video is exactly how you make money on YouTube. You know, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours within the past year to get monetized. But then there's a whole lot more that goes into it. There's something called a CPM and an RPM. And I do have a video where I get really in depth about what that is and how that works in my what I made in my first month monetized video. So I'm gonna link that one in the description if you wanna hear more about all of that. Just one more thing I wanna point out before we get into the numbers is that my channel has grown very slowly and consistently since its inception. There was never really a big moment for me where things really took off. I've never had a viral video that got hundreds of thousands or millions of views or anything like that. I have, of course, had some videos that have done better than others. I think my most viewed video is at something like 28,000, so you know, nothing crazy. And I did have the privilege of meeting and befriending the YouTuber Action Kid, who has a much larger channel than me and has had me on his channel a couple of times now, and that definitely helped with growth too. But I haven't had any one really crazy standout thing that made my channel grow a whole lot at once. Yeah? Okay. I think that's it. So let's get into the numbers. In my first month monetized, which was May 12th to June 11th, I got 8,554 views. I gained 574.8 watch time hours. I gained 50 subscribers. The lowest amount of money I made in one day was 61 cents, and the highest amount of money I made in one day was $4.16. My total for the whole month was $46.90. In my second month monetized, my channel gained 10,810 views. I got 1.2K watch time hours, gained 72 subscribers. The lowest amount of money I made in one day was 76 cents, and the highest amount of money I made in one day was $6.55. This was a particularly good month for me because I posted not only an extra video that month, but I posted 2 videos back to back that did really, really well view-wise. One was no surprise at all. It was an apartment hunting video. Those always do well. It is the second most viewed video on my entire channel, second only to another apartment hunting video. And then the other one really did surprise me. It was just a sit-down chat in my bedroom talking about why I decided to leave freelancing and get a 9-to-5, and that video also did really well, so this was a good month. The total for that month was $73.07. In my third month monetized, my channel gained 9,746 views, 1,000 watch time hours. I gained 55 subscribers. The least amount of money I made in one day was $1.14, and the highest amount was $3.94. And then I somehow got distracted and didn't even realize until editing that I never said the total for this month, which was $59.30. My fourth month ended up being a pretty good month as well. In fact, in the short term, it was just about as good as that second month, but long term, the views on the videos that did really well this month kind of petered out a little bit more than those in the second month, which are still gaining views to this day. But within this month, I posted a what I spend in a week, which are really trendy on YouTube, so it did pretty well. And I also posted a neighborhood guide video to Fort Greene. My neighborhood guide videos overall do pretty well, so that's why this month is a little better than some. I got 10,710 views this month, and I gained 1.1K watch time hours and 75 subscribers. The lowest amount of money I made in one day was $1.11, and the most money that I made in one day was $4.09. This month's total was $69.34. In month 5, I gained 8,054 views, 772.3 watch time hours, and 51 subscribers. The lowest amount of money I made in one day is 24 cents, which is absurdly low. And it was also the day after I posted a video, which would normally be a little higher. I don't know what happened there. The highest amount of money I made in one day was $6.38. My total for month 5 was $59.20. Month 6 was a great month for my channel. I got 10,707 views. I gained 971.9 watch time hours and 180 subscribers. And the reason this month was so good was because I was on Action Kids channel. During this month, we did a walk of the Halloween decorations in Park Slope, Brooklyn. So a lot of his viewers came over to my channel from that video and checked it out and subscribed and watched some videos of mine. In that month, the least amount of money I made was $1.66, and the most amount of money I made was $6.93, and the total for that month was $94.91. Hi, sorry to interrupt myself, but this just seemed like the perfect video to let you guys know that this past week, my fiance Ross and I were featured on the Financial Diet, which was a whole dream come true for me. I have watched the Financial Diet for years and years and years, and being in their office filming a video for their channel was just the coolest experience, and I would love for you guys to go check out that video. In that video, Ross and I talk about everything about our finances pretty much. So if you're curious about how much money we make and how we spend it, go check out that video. It will be linked in the description. So back to the topic at hand. So now we're starting to get into the new stuff that you won't know if you've already seen the 6-month video. I apologize if you just sat through all that and you already knew and you'd like just watch that other video or something, but here we go. All new stuff. Month 7, November 12th to December 11th. Something to note here is that in December, I posted 2 videos a week instead of 1. So you can see these little play buttons on the bottom here. That's showing when I've uploaded, and you can see when it gets into December that it's twice a week. In this month, my channel got 8,047 views, 701.2 watch time hours. I only gained 39 subscribers, The lowest amount of money I made in one day was 57 cents, and the most amount of money I made in one day was $7.85. My total for this month was $62.32. Month 8 was a pretty good month for me. I gained 10,163 views, 865.3 watch time hours, and 82 subscribers. So there are a couple reasons for this. One being a video that I posted within the last month. Actually, it was my first video in December, started to pick up and get a lot of traction. It didn't immediately, but then kind of in this period, it started growing more. It was a guide to things to do in New York City in December. So it makes sense. It was very timely, and it makes sense that as it got closer to Christmas, when more people were traveling here, it started to get more views. And then there's also just that I was posting double the videos for part of this time. The lowest amount of money I made in one day in this period was 86 cents, and the most was $8.40. And my total for the month was $67.45. So month 9, we are well into January. This period starts on January 12th, and this is kind of when things started to get a little bit sad. Ad rates on YouTube are typically a lot lower in January after peaking in the holidays, and people's views just kind of tend to be down. Mine were, I heard a lot of other people's were. I'm not really sure why this is. I think the ad rates, it makes sense because everybody kind of raised their ad rates over the holidays to get people to buy stuff for Christmas, and now they don't have the budgets, I guess. But I don't know why viewership was down so much. But anyway, in this month, I got 9,353 views, 799.8 watch time hours, and I gained 68 subscribers. The least amount of money I made in this month was 63 cents. The most amount of money I made was $6.94, and the total for the month was $50.84. So in month 9, I wasn't all that discouraged because I knew about the ad rates and viewership typically being down in January. But in month 10, I started to get a little bit concerned because all of that was still down for me, and I was like, what's going on? I thought this was supposed to be over. So this month, my channel got 9,470 views. I gained 862.9 watch time hours and 63 subscribers. The least amount of money I made was $1.05 in one day, and the most amount of money I made in one day was $3.31. And my total for the month was $51.70. All right, month 11, we're almost there. This was a pretty good month for me. My channel got 9,628 views. I gained 801.4 watch time hours and 61 subscribers. The least amount of money I made in one day was $1.07, and the most amount of money I made in one day was $11.23. So you can see here on March 17th, there is a big peak in how much money I made, and that is because on that day I received a super thanks, which, by the way, I do have super thanks turned on if you feel so inclined. Like, do not feel obligated at all, but it is there and turned on, and I do really, really appreciate those. Anyway, my total for that month was $63.28. All right, the final month, month 12. I feel like this month is kind of weird because my views and my watch time hours were down, but my subscribers were up. So in this month, I got 8,118 views, 690.2 watch time hours, but I gained 74 subscribers, which is pretty good. So I don't know what the deal was there. The lowest amount of money I made in one day was 67 cents, and the most money I made in one day was $3.38. And my total for this month was $45.33, which is the least amount of money I have made in any month in the past 12, which, whatever, it's no big deal, but come on, you would think month 12 would be better. You know, you would hope it would gradually get better, but obviously that's not the case. It's kind of all over the place, really. So the least amount of money I made in 1 month was $45.33, and the most amount of money I made in 1 month was $94.91. So that is a pretty big spectrum. Okay, so I guess we're here now. Time for the big reveal. I do want to preface this by saying that there is about a 10-cent difference between the number that you are going to hear me say when I tell you what YouTube has calculated that I made in 1 year when I put it in and look at their analytics, and what you would get if you added all these together. From my understanding, that's just because YouTube is calculating literally by like tenths of a cent, which we're not seeing here. So that's what that slight difference is. But anyway, in my first year, my first 12 months as a monetized YouTuber, I made $743.65. So how do I feel about this? I feel good, I guess. I mean, I did this for 1 year and 8 months completely for free. So seeing that I'm making any kind of money off of YouTube at all, and the fact that people do actually send me super thanks sometimes, like, that is just the coolest thing. That there are people out there who are willing to tip me for making videos, essentially, that they like them that much. That is so cool. And, you know, I'm very appreciative to be in this position. I know there are a lot of YouTubers out there still working so hard to even get to here. At the same time, of course, I do feel some frustration. I wish that my channel would grow a little bit faster. I wish that I personally had more time even to put into my channel. So, you know, I feel good about it, but I would definitely love to see more growth than this over the next 12 months. So I'd like to hear from you guys in the comments. Let me know if this was more or less than you expected to hear me say that I made in the first year. If you are also a creator and would like to share some info about what your first year was like or how much you were making in the comments, I think that could be such an interesting conversation to have. So please do, if you're comfortable with that, drop some numbers in the comments for me. If this is your first time stumbling across my channel, because this video is different than a lot of my regular content, hi, I'm so happy to have you here, and I would really appreciate if you go check out some of my other videos as well. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Please give the video a like if you did, and check out this playlist of other money-related videos on my channel.